Welcome to the Paul Levette Show. I am your host, Paul Levette, a proud and unapologetic Black American conservative. I'm coming to you today with breaking news. Not too long ago, the President Trump has announced a ceasefire between Iran and Israel. So let me bring up his Truth Social post where he has made the announcement. Congratulations to everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a ceasefire and total cessation of fire. In approximately 6 hours from now, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon 12 hours, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon 24 hours, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted by the world. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is the war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't and never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. Wow, a lot to unpack there. First thing that just really slaps me in the face is the equality that he places between Israel and Iran. And we're looking at government here, government and military. Of course, we as people, the little people, citizens of these nations, yeah, we're all equivalent. Just trying to survive, provide for ourselves and our family. But we're looking here at governments. And for the President Trump to just treat the mullahs equivalent to the Israeli government is just mind-blowing to me, because you have the mullahs who are genocidal, wanting to destroy the Jewish nation from the river to the sea. So how does he speak so fondly of the Iranian mullahs as he's congratulating them, both countries and Israel, in the same breath? So the president's schizophrenia, if you will, just bouncing from one end to the other, it just, I don't know. It's illogical to me. I hope you can see the point I'm trying to make here. You have a good side and you have a bad side. You have a side that's been waging war for decades, a genocide, death to America, death to Israel. And then you have Israel, a size of New Jersey, trying to defend itself, and in turn is defending the world. So the president needs to, in his speech, needs to recognize the differences between these two governments, their character, their stated positions and intentions. So don't give glowing words to the mullahs in Iran and equivalating them to the motives and efforts of Israel. So with that said, it's not a deal done until we actually see it happen. We've been getting conflicting reports. Let me step over here. So here on the top here we have Al Jazeera News online. No confirmation yet from Iran or Israel on the ceasefire. And so there's been a lot of things going back and forth that, yes. So if we step down and look at Ynet News, it's reporting senior Iranian official confirms to Reuters, we agree to ceasefire proposal with Qatari mediation. So the problem here, though, is I go to look at Reuters and I see no information about the apparent acceptance of the ceasefire. I've yet to see any confirmation from Israel on any of the Israeli news outlets. Well, real quick here, I'm taking a quick look here at Al Jazeera again, and currently it is confirming Qatari PM secure Iran's agreement to the U.S. ceasefire after a call with Trump. So now on again, off again. I guess we're on again. But I want to leave you with the point that you're going through all this effort to destroy Iran's nuclear program, and the United States is really siloed on that's all we're doing and we're out. Don't care what happens next. At least, that's what the actions are, and that's really bothersome to me. If you have this opportunity to change the world for the better, more importantly, you can change the Middle East for the better. If you ensure that this regime change and the Crown Prince is able to take back over, now what are we looking at? We're looking at Iranian people, the Persians, and the other ethnicities. They're going to use go through a referendum process to decide their next government. Clearly, it's going to be a secular. I know the Crown Prince wants a secular government, a democratic government, and what that exact form may be, whether it's a constitutional monarchy, maybe a republic, various styles of democratic governments. So if you get that, you can truly have a Abraham Accord between Iran and Israel. So there's a huge opportunity. Why are you going to give the mullahs a lifeline to survive, to possibly endure, reconstitute themselves, and in a matter of 10, 20 years, we're going to be back at the same spot. So show courage, Mr. President. Israel, stand strong. This is an opportunity. You must ensure that this regime change happens. You're silently in the back rooms. The other Arab nations in the Middle East want to see this. They want to see Iran, the number one state sponsor of terrorism, cut down to size. So if we can get Iran back to a democratic government, we can see peace, true and lasting peace in the Middle East. So with that, I'd like to thank you for dropping in on this breaking news, and this is the Paul Levesque Show.